Hello, in this video I am Vadani Arya. I'm going to talk about accounts of a charity. 12 tips for accounting, interpreting accounts of a charity. A charity is an organization which has to benefit to the public. It can be a charity educating the underprivileged, removing poverty, or even help the health issues. Overall, it has to establish for the public benefit. Charities will have to set up accounting to the laws laid by the Commission, and they cannot make profits. The excess money of a charity has earned has to go towards for the purpose that is set up. There will be employed staff and the managerial staff, but volunteer trustees monitor the charity. Looking at a set of accounts of monthly management accounts can be a hazard if you do not know what you are looking for to learn. The annual report and the financial statements. The trustees report that includes the activities and the achievements over the last year. It is always worth reading, as it should tell you the story of the previous year, also explain the mission and vision of the charity and the funding issues as well. The income and expenditure, profit and loss account, or the statement of financial activities, that is according to Charity Commission so far. In the UK, illustrating the organization's activities over a period of usually 12 months. The balance sheet, UK, or the statement of financial position of the organization's assets and liabilities at a particular point in time. That is, how much is it worth? It's often the last day of the financial year. The financial statements need auditing for larger charities, if not examined by the independent examiners. The basic of independent examination are as follows. The independent examiners report to the respective responsibilities of charities and examiner. As a charity, you are responsible for as a trustee, you are responsible for the preparation of financial statements. The charity's trust consider that an audit and required for this year under Section 43 of the Charities Act 1993, and that an independent examination needed. It is your responsibility examine the accounts under Section 43 of the Act, to follow the procedures specified in the general directories given by the Charity Commission, and to state whether particular matters come to our attention. Then of course the examiner will do the examination. Examination carried out following the general direction given by the Charity Commissioners. The inspection include the review of the accounting records kept by the charity and comparison of the accounts presented with these records. It also includes concentration of any unusual items of disclosures in the reports and seeking explanation from you as trustees concerning any such matters. The procedures undertaken do not provide all the evidence that's required in an audit, and consequently we do not express an audit opinion on the view given by the accounts. Then what are the rules for the accounting procedures? Then if you want to analyze the income and expenditure, these are the questions you ask yourself. Is there surplus or profit or deficit, loss, or for the year to date? How does actual income compare to a budget and the comparable period last year? What are the critical income variances when the income is compared with the budget? If there is a variance, they are asking question, what are the critical income variances and why? What's the reason? How does actual expenditure compare to budget and the comparable period last year? What are the critical expenditure variances and why? That is the reason the budget is important for any organization for accounting purposes. What is the latest forecast for the full year? Analysis of the balance sheet, statement of financial position. What is the total value of funds? That is, what is your income for the year? What is the split between restricted and unrestricted funds? What is the level of the general reserve? Normally the funders, a charity gets a fund from different type of funders, different type of funding as well. That is one for restricted, that's only for the purpose of the charity which has been raised, and the unrestricted funds, the administration, the wages and things like that is unrestricted funds. What is the level of the general reserve? What is the amount of money they have left over? It's going to reserve. What is done to address any shortfall in reserves? If the previous year's reserves are since used, so what is the why it was used and why this year is as the reserve has gone down? How much cash is there? Is it sufficient to run the charity? Are there net current assets and net current liabilities not healthy, likely to mean running on loans? Are they running on loans? Current liabilities and current assets, questioning about. How sustainable is the organization over the medium term? Whether the charity will last long or whether we'll have to close down the charity. These are all decided by the trustees. These accounting reports will be sent to the trustees and they will set up the meeting and discuss all these things, all the points which I have mentioned in this video. I hope you like these tips if you are trying to set up a charity or running a charity. I hope you like these tips. If you like it, please share it as well. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Talk soon. Thank you. Bye for now.